Respect has an evil sibling, disrespect. There is, I shared one positive story, I'll share a negative story. There was a strategic business partner of ours who a few years ago, I had taken into one of my clients because I thought their services would be a really great complement to what we were already doing. We both met off-site with a client, made a face-to-face presentation in Virginia near Washington, D.C. The meeting was a smashing success. In fact, it actually set them up to probably make about $200,000 in business off of my client. I was thinking, man, fantastic. This is setting the stage for a great collaboration moving forward. Within an hour, I was on my way back in my car to Cleveland, and my cell phone rang, and Steve, the VP of sales, literally ripped me a new one. First of all, I'm thinking, I thought the sales call went great, and it did. He was annoyed because he thought that I had inserted myself too deeply into the follow-up actions and activities with the client, which was my client. And second, there were one, and then he ended the call. He was saying, how this isn't how we do things, and this is that, and oh, by the way, you didn't even sell your own products very well. He started critiquing my sales skills. And I wasn't even there to sell my product. I was there to sell his. What do you think happened at that moment? I was having it caught me so off guard. I was so blindsided that I literally had an out-of-body experience. I was thinking, is this really taking place? Thank goodness my body went on autopilot driving. But what happened was he had activated the fight or flight mechanisms in my brain. I had what was effectively referred to as an amygdala hijacking at that moment. And my brain basically started causing my body to emit massive amounts of cortisol and adrenaline. Those are the fight or flight hormones. And what happens is this. That actually paralyzes the prefrontal cortex. I couldn't argue because my brain wasn't working at that moment. I felt so attacked and so trapped that there was nothing I could do. That relationship up until that point, now Steve was fairly new with their organization. I had worked with them for 4 years prior to that. Guess what happened? Boom, never again. We created literally almost $250,000 in revenue for them up until that point, and that was the last nickel they ever got because of our efforts. Okay. Not only did we not refer any more business, we started our own business doing what they did. We made a lot more money doing it than we would have with them. But anyways, that's just my story. That's one instance. How many of you have your own horror stories? In fact, if you think of that person, that face, you can almost take yourself back there right then.